Yo, what's up everyone, Dustin2 here, welcome back to another daily video. I can say that now, let's go. GeoGuessr Explained, aka Zigzag, just uploaded this video called GeoGuessr Pro Explains How to Guess in India. Now I'll react to this video and see how he goes through, and maybe if there's something I can add to the rounds he plays, I'll tell you that too. So, there we go.
What is good, everyone?
And I'll play it in 1.25 because it's a long video.
Welcome back to GeoGuessr Explained. Good to have you along on the channel today. And today we're going to be playing some India. So I was just checking out Dustin2's India guide here.
Ui, let's go.
A really great video covering a whole bunch of tips. And today we're going to be playing on the India map and just trying to grind through a bunch of seeds and improve a little bit in preparation for the World Cup, of course. So I'll be explaining my thought process here. Definitely like kind of thinking about some of the metas I just watched in the video. And let's see if we can do a decent job.
Okay, so he has already watched the video. He does know some stuff. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, and pull some wins. So, first one here, I don't really see anything too specific here. We have, like, I thought these were tiled roofs, but no, they're just kind of normal, I think. So, kind of difficult, honestly. We have some palms, so that's helpful here. I guess the first thing to look for here is language, right? Yeah, I don't see any, like, specific metas from the video or anything like that at this point. So, as for language, it seems like we are mostly using English here. That seems to be a bit of...
That looks like Bengali, does it not?
So, as for language...
Yeah, that's definitely Bengali.
It seems like we are mostly using English here. That seems to be a bit of Hindi as well, maybe. I would say so. So, in which case, it did also give a bit of a south vibe here with this many palms and stuff. So maybe Madhya Pradesh or something like that could work quite nicely here, I think. What else could work nicely with this? Maybe, yeah, I feel like Madhya Pradesh is best. And then, if not, maybe Rajasthan? I didn't think so, though. It kind of felt a bit too southern with these palms. So maybe even Maharashtra, actually. But Maharashtra, yeah, actually, it could just be Maharashtra. So probably one of the two. Now, is there a tuk-tuk? Because a tuk-tuk would help. It's kind of too distant to actually make out what colors it is. But I'm going to click on the border, because I think both are pretty decently likely. In fact, with the palms, I'm actually going to go Maharashtra here.
Okay, so considering the landscape, that isn't too bad of a guess. But the only point there was that he missed the Bengali. It actually did look somewhat like Madhya Pradesh, so I don't blame him there.
And it was in West Bengal there, so...
Pretty solid guess overall.
That would have been one where, well, I didn't identify the language personally, which is a bit poor, but honestly, like, did it look like Bangladesh there? Because often West Bengal just kind of looks like Bangladesh, but this one, yeah, it did look like Bangladesh. Okay, that was a bit of a Bangladesh vibe, I can definitely see that. So missing the state there. Next one here, we've got a fairly big...
Right, we've got a Rajasthan pole here. Well, it's mainly a Telangana pole, but it's found in Rajasthan too.
It was a bit of a Bangladesh vibe, I can definitely see that.
Let me see if I can pause there. So this one, can you guys even see it? Wait. Yeah, you can, okay. So the one with the black thing on the top, it's very common in Telangana and Rajasthan. And sometimes Uttarakhand too.
In the state there. Next one here, we've got a fairly big highway here. Standard looking poles here, nothing special about them in my opinion. It says Punjabi though. So are they actually Punjab poles? Let's see if we can see a Punjabi one. That's not the Punjab specific style, so we're not necessarily there. It's just a hotel, so I actually don't want to...
Yeah, so Punjabi dhaba hotels are actually very famous. You can find them anywhere.
Cost it too much, but we definitely do have like the, what do you call the Sikh symbol or something like that, so... Yeah, it's probably not too far from there, but yeah, I think landscape doesn't fit, so maybe like Gujarat, Rajasthan, something like that could work more nicely here. Maybe Rajasthan would be my main thought here. Now, do we see anything else for that? I don't really think so. So, yeah, might just try Rajasthan here. Do we have any other writing? We do have some palms. Interesting. I think I'll still try it, though. But maybe switching Gujarat then because of those palms. Okay, I'll do that. And it was actually...
Yeah, so there we go, Telangana pool.
In Telangana there. So, not so good at the start of this video. That's okay, though, because they were fairly difficult rounds, I think. Next one here.
I might have seen a Tamil Nadu pole marking.
Okay, do we have any specific pole methods?
Let's see. I'm
Polls,
not sure, though.
Actually...
Oh yeah, there it is. Boom.
Specific here.
Does he know it?
Vibes-wise, a bit more southern here with these palms and everything. Kind of not agricultural, and yet... Oh, we have a... This one I do remember. This is a good meta. So this
Let's
one,
go.
the black and white stripe, I believe, is Tamil Nadu. Now, it might be that it might go black, white, black for Tamil Nadu. I don't know, but I could definitely believe this being Tamil Nadu just based on the vibes, and so I think I'll go for it here in this kind of central flat region. And
Get in zigzag.
was in Tamil Nadu. So that's, there we go, our first state streak there. Actually, I'll just quickly turn on the state streak script so that we can see if we actually build up anything here. I mean, we are recording after all, so let's see it. Okay, so wooden pole here, or like a thin metal one, interesting. We have tiled roofs, and we also have Hindi, I would like to say. Now, could that ever be Bengali? I think just based on the way it looks, it's Hindi. Okay.
This is a very tough round, by the way.
So do we see anything else here? Not too much. A lot of tiled roofs. That's interesting to me. So I know like tiled roofs is a bit of a Goa thing, but I think if this is too flat for Goa maybe, because Goa, yeah, mostly mountainous, right? So definitely considering maybe more so just middle here. But the prevalence of the title makes me maybe want to try it, just in case, because I'm really not sure where this would be
I might personally go Rajasthan, but I'm actually not even sure.
otherwise. I guess my main thought would be like Uttar Pradesh or something like that, maybe. Just based on the fact that, it does kind of feel like a older, like buildings and stuff. I don't really know if that's actually valid inference at all. But also lack of palms as well, so yeah. I feel like we would see more palms in Goa, so I'm going to try Kanpur here instead. And it was just in the center there.
Yeah, Madhya Pradesh, the most unpredictable state in the entirety of the country. Madhya Pradesh looks like everything. So, yeah.
So what state is that actually? We missed the state by one, so that's actually Madhya Pradesh. That's okay. Not a terrible guess. Okay, this one's
This is Western Gujarat, I'm 90% sure.
dry. Botswana vibe. Botswana vibe. I think you click Rajasthan pretty happily here.
Classic bait.
And it was actually Gujarat, but all the way on the border with Pakistan, so not a terrible guess. 5,000 points on the first one there, only getting the state right once, but the guesses when they could have been worse. They could have been worse overall. So let's just try and build on that. And the next one here, tons of palms. We have yellow water tanks, which I think was like a Telangana, Maharashtra thing. No, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. No, yeah, even Karnataka.
It's mainly a Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and southern Andhra Pradesh thing.
And maybe Chennai actually. Yeah, so I think maybe that this idea works over here somewhere. But how mountainous is it? Also, there's tons of people here just chilling. It's like a church service or something. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Tons of palms though, right? And it is hilly, so I think I like the guess. We'll see. And okay, it was. Is that state? Yeah, it was Karnataka.
Pretty solid.
There we go. That's a good guess. Good meta. Just a bit greener here than I expected based on the map, but that's good. Next one here. Driving left, palms. We've got very green mountains here.
I believe this Google car.
Here, driving left, palms.
Let's wait for it.
Very green mountain.
Right here, the white car with the mirror. I believe it's only Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, but I haven't been playing much India, so don't trust me entirely on that.
Here. So what does that mean? Maybe more East Coast, right? I don't really know if that's actually
Okay, that pole doesn't really look Telangana or Andhra, so I might be wrong here.
valid at all for a location like this, but I'm learning. No water tanks to speak of that I could see there. Quite a few palms, but not too many. Kind of just a middle or south vibe, I think. And the poles are not like Brazilian style, from what I could tell. Although, well, yeah, these are just like kind of generic, I guess. So maybe I don't think it's Maharashtra. I could see like Odisha, but maybe it's a bit too flat. Like even though we do have mountains, and they're to our west as well, so we could be like, I don't know. I think Odisha's maybe not the best shot here, unless we're like around here. Maybe that's possible. It's possible. I might just try that because I thought of it, but yeah, I'm really not sure at all here. So let's give it a go. Let's see what it is. Okay, well, it's actually Odisha there. Well,
Good to know that Odisha has it too.
I meant to guess Odisha, but I guessed in Andhra Pradesh, so obviously we're not getting any points for that, but that's still a nice guess considering the region. So more green on those mountains, I would say. Next one here, agricultural. But no palms, and we do maybe have a holy palm here. It's kind of thicker than I would expect, but yeah, we don't really get to see it at a side angle, so maybe not. Let's see here. So, I would say, like with this agricultural stuff, more northern, but it's kind of on the border of the agricultural stuff, so maybe like Gujarat kind of vibe here, because the mountains are fairly dry as well.
I don't hate that shout at all.
So I kind of like Gujarat here. Maybe Rajasthan too, or maybe just something central here. Let's see it. Yeah, it was just central there.
It's always freaking MP, isn't it?
Madhya Pradesh. That's okay. Next one here. The coverage quality is quite good on this one, so we can actually read the stuff. I don't recognize any of those place names. Sorry, I'm a bit short of breath today for some reason. Interesting.
Okay, Rohtak is like a very big city in Haryana, but he might not know it.
I'll just try and talk more slowly, which is not really my normal style. Yeah, so language here, do we actually have something? We do appear to have some kind of Delhi or Hindi language. It's fairly like polluted as well, so I could see it being closer to Delhi, but for the fact that it's very dry. But I think like Rajasthan or Gujarat have pretty bad air quality, right? So maybe this is Rajasthan, and it does feel a little bit Botswana, like Dusky said, so I might try that. Okay, we've got an interesting pole top here, like Sabah pole top. Oh, but that's interesting. That one was something. This one with the bar underneath. Now, this one was actually like a... I don't think it was like a... Could it be Telangana? Maybe. No, I don't think so.
So usually the funky ones are West Bengal. The one with the bar on the bottom, like he said, is usually Chhattisgarh, but this is not the bar on bottom that I said in the video. But I can see why, like, you would think that that's the one.
It's one of this. It's like this one or Maharashtra Pradesh, I think. And I think it was this one. Well, it's one of the two, I think. We'll see. Okay, let's just...
Yeah, so just Haryana because we had a big place from Haryana.
There's Haryana there. Interesting. I didn't get a proper look at it, I guess, but and it was very dry to be Haryana there.
Well, we have that same pool again, the Rajasthan, Telangana, and Uttarakhand pool. This looks way drier, so I would personally just go Rajasthan on this.
Interesting. This one's a similar vibe to those other ones we've had that were up this way. Just gonna try Rajasthan here, and it was again
That was some bait. Oh my god, okay. Wow.
this area. So, I mean, this dryness really does stretch a long way. So you can't really plonk in the middle. That's only 1,000 points. So 7,000 points there is obviously better, but still the north is giving me some more problems than the south so far. It must be said. Next one here, vibes wise, very green hills. This could be north green hills. Oh, we got an antenna. Interesting.
Why have I never seen that antenna?
That is actually kind of interesting, huh?
Dust into India car meta coming soon?
So, like kind of a fairly rocky mountain here. And we don't have many palms. So for that reason, I was even thinking that this might be the state here. We're just kind of entering the mountains, maybe. Otherwise, maybe just kind of northish mountains or Odisha stuff here. But I don't think it's west coast, so yeah, I would say that this is most likely myself. Okay, it was Odisha. Damn. I guess it's just on like kind of the palm border there. We should probably normally see more palms there, I imagine. Holy pole here. And so with the holy pole, you have to be thinking of like Gujarat mostly, I believe. And if it's green, near Vadodara, I think. Okay,
Amazing.
was a good guess there, and we got the state. That's very pleasing. Probably could have gone even more south myself. Tamil Nadu pole meta here. This is really good. This is a great meta. Honestly, south is difficult. We also have this red soil, which I think is like quite a good meta for Karnataka as well, right? Or maybe Kerala as well. But yeah, I would say it's just like somewhere around here maybe. And that's a good guess as well. Okay, very nice. Next one here. We're looking at agricultural plus dry. So I'm kind of thinking of clicking closer to the Haryana stuff here. And yeah, it is very flat, so I think I like that. Maybe just go on the border here. Not really sure which side of the border is better here. Maybe on the Haryana side, actually. And instead, this time, it's all the way down in Maharashtra, actually.
It's just freaking MP again and again, bro.
Or right on the border in in Madhya Pradesh. And what state did we even guess there? Interesting. It says we guessed Badra, but I'm not sure what that is. Maybe it's an alternative name for Haryana. Interesting. Next one here, agricultural, is it? Let's see here. Not really, somewhat. Grazing lands more. This feels southern, although kind of middle southern maybe. I feel like this is kind of the one where you kind of click Telangana and call it a day maybe. And it was Odisha again. Interesting. So Odisha is proven to be...
Yes, Odisha is like extremely hilly usually, and it's like Andhra Pradesh, but way more, let's say, valley looking, if that makes sense.
quite difficult. That was at least an 8,000 because we had two good guesses, but the other guesses were pretty average. Again, sending too far north a few times here, so maybe just like a little bit south from now on. We have like a long crossbar here. That's interesting to me. Any language about the place here? It's felt more northern. Yeah, a bit of agriculture again here. I want to try this region again, you know. But then again, we saw the very similar one, like right on the border here in this kind of drier section there. So, no, but I think this does feel more north architecture. We'll try it, and it was, and we got the
Man, Madhya Pradesh is really ruining his video, isn't it?
state. No, just over the river here
It is tough though, so you can't do much.
in Madhya Pradesh, which is one I gotta get used to saying because it shows up a lot on this map apparently. Next one here, tons of palms. So thinking southern here. Interesting pole top. Don't think I recognize that. Ooh, interesting. Very, like, a lot of different pole top meta going on here. Now, what about this pole top here? This almost felt... no, I don't think it's anything specific that I know. So yeah, fairly southern here. Pink thing on the pole there. Not really sure what that would mean. It is fairly dry. Yeah, poles seem fairly generic.
I don't really know where I would go here. But if this was like a do or die situation, I might just click Bengaluru and move on with my life.
As well. So I think I would just try maybe Hyderabad here, or Bengaluru, something like that. Maybe Hyderabad here would work, I think. And it
Tamil Nadu, fair enough.
was instead much closer to Bengaluru, unfortunately, in Tamil Nadu. So we had the kind of brownish soil there. I can definitely see that. Next one here, or reddish soil. Next one here, we got bollards. Pole is not really helping, I think. Botswanan vibe, definitely, with a few palms and even ferns as well. That's kind of weird.
My guy didn't look at language.
The dry season. Gujarat, maybe. Maybe even Maharashtra, like this kind of area here, because we see some palms in the background. So I'm actually going to go. But the soil isn't brown enough for Maharashtra, right? So I actually think I'm going to hedge more middle now that I saw the palms. Let's see it. That was Tamil Nadu again. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, I would just suggest maybe not rushing this much because it sometimes takes time for things to process in this country because there's so much to go through to get to that one guess. But I mean, he is doing a great job so far, considering he just watched the video once or twice, and yeah.
Okay, now this one I would think maybe Tamil Nadu with how dark the soil is. So let's see if we can run it back here. I think language fits as
Perfect.
well, actually. And pole tops are generic. We have like a crossbar here. I really don't know how to use the crossbar metas too well yet, but yeah. But language would seem to fit, I believe. So yeah, I'm going to try it here. Let's just slam it in. And it was there. Nice. Okay, that's good. Next one here, black and yellow cab. So that's more of a south thing. That's very dry. We have maybe western mountains here. I mean, they are kind of to our southwest, but more so just like in terms of the vibe of them being a bit drier and whatnot. And do we have language? So
Yeah, that's Hindi. I think Maharashtra fits pretty well here.
language does have like a strike on the top. So yeah, maybe just like a Maharashtra here, I think. Oh, and it was a great guess. Nice. Okay, that was a good seed. Over 10,000. 3 Tamil Nadus. We only got one of them right. The other 2 we sent in Telangana. And the north guess was fine. So that's actually our best seed so far, by far. But let's continue on here because I think there's some progression being made. At least I'm getting the vibe on a lot of the rounds. So here we have red car. Interesting. A lot of palms here. Kind of agricultural, yeah. I don't know though. Like, I don't get a specific vibe here. It's just very flat and kind of
Yeah, me neither, to be honest. I don't know what this is.
boring. So maybe around Hyderabad here. I think Hyderabad has some hills, right? But should be fairly flat. Alternatively, like anything in this central region, I think works nicely. And it was in Madhya Pradesh, which
Surprise, surprise.
is one of my first thoughts, but I don't know, I just thought it might be a bit dry or something. Here we have a Brazilian pole, and let's see here. So Brazilian pole, and I'm looking at the pole tops here because if you have the Brazilian pole, it should normally be, is it like Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, I believe. And if it's like not quite to the top, then I believe it's more of a Andhra Pradesh
That is true, but not always. Just most of the time.
meta. I think so. So I think landscape fits here. It's very dark soil, so I might hedge it a bit further south. Let's go like that. Okay, was
Get in.
where I initially clicked, but that's a state street. Nice. Next one here. Ooh, like flat crossbar there. Is that a Karnataka meta? Maybe.
He knows, let's go.
Landscape would fit. How many palms do we have here? Not many. So, like instinctively, I'd probably be thinking more Madhya Pradesh, I think, which I still haven't nailed the pronunciation of yet, apparently. Okay, this could be a learning round. So I think like just landscape-wise, without the palms, I'm going to go up here, but I'm curious to see if it could be
No.
Karnataka. And it was Karnataka. Okay, that was Karnataka pole tops then. That's good to know. Next
I mean, but yeah, he's not gonna forget it from now on, so that's good.
one here, lots of palms. Hindi
That's Bengali, my friend.
ish language here, I would say, or maybe even this could be West Bengal. It feels actually, yeah. Look at this. It feels like Bangladesh, right? We're trying it. We're trying it. Let's go. Okay, nice. Got it. That's the good thing about having played a lot of normal GeoGuessr.
Has another
More
one.
easily. Now this could actually also be West Bengal. Actually, it does feel again a bit
This is probably gonna be his PB in the video.
Bangladeshi, similar soil color, very like built up, highly densely populated. I would say. Do we have tuk-tuks? That would help here. Tuk-tuk is not presenting itself, unfortunately. Lots of red bikes, interestingly. But yeah, I'd say I'm gonna try again. Language-wise, I mean, we can actually compare it here. You know, I think it is right. I think we're right here. Nice. Okay, perfect. 12,000 there. We actually got the state right 3 times, and if you noticed, we are on a 2-state streak here. We could have been on a 3-1 if I trusted, or a 4-1 if I trusted the Karnataka pole tops. Then we have holy poles. This feels good for Gujarat to me. I think it's just going to be Gujarat, and it was in Gujarat. So there we go. We moved to a 3. This is PB stuff, you know, more or less. We have lots of palms on this one. We'll be thinking maybe like Tamil Nadu, maybe even Kerala here could actually be this
I think I still prefer Tamil Nadu, but that's just an instinct.
shout, I think. With the dark soil plus, I don't know, but it's a bit flat for Kerala probably. Was that pole almost looks somewhat unique, but yeah, what about this guy? He's fairly old to be riding a bike like that. It's pretty cool.
That's funny.
Definitely a beautiful round, minus the rubbish on the ground. Definitely a beautiful round. And we see nothing to our north. So whoops, don't want to zoom that far. But if we were, say, in this region here, that could work. Not seeing any mountains north, just kind of out by the coast. That would definitely make sense to me. It does look like it's quite cultivated as well, so I could definitely see that working nicely. But again, I mean, where else would I see it? Like, it would probably just be like somewhere here, somewhere here. The Green Mountains, yeah, they're more of an East Coast thing, so it could even just be like even up to Odisha or something, like this kind of area here. But I don't think we saw any Brazilian-style poles. Well, to be honest, that might be a Brazilian-style pole. That might be a Brazilian-style pole, you know? Okay. let me like run through. The reason I wanted to go southwest was because of the like darker soil. However, yeah, maybe we do try this stuff here. Now, it's pretty mountainous around there. No, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with Kerala. Damn it! Ah, no.
That is unlucky.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought this was always hilly here. No, it's just this. The fact that they colored this and made it seem like it was mountainous, but it's just a wildlife park. Damn it. Okay, well, if we actually won 50-50s, then we would be on like a 6 streak, but that's okay. Next one here, crossbar. Is that a Tamil Nadu? No. Didn't think so anyway. This just feels like it's the one where you like click here and go. Okay, not too bad. Maharashtra. Next one here, in the mountains, very dark soil. I mean, it feels really similar to the last one here, so I'm going to try it again. Okay, that's north. Yeah, I mean, we didn't see much. We were in a forest. It's okay. The next one here, poor air quality. Quite cultivated and yet not completely, but yeah. This one feels probably more like Uttar Pradesh to me, or something near there.
He missed a Punjab pole top there.
One here, poor air.
No, not on this.
Okay, that's north.
It was
yeah, I mean, we didn't see
on
much. We were
the
in a
other
forest.
pole.
It's okay. The next one
Right there. On this pole, the top is a window, which is a Punjab
here,
pole.
poor air quality. Quite
You can see it better in this frame. There's like a window on the top of the central stick of the pole.
cultivated and yet not completely, but yeah. This one feels probably more like Uttar Pradesh to me, or something near there. And it was, yeah, Punjab. Very green there, makes sense. 6k. Back to a more average score, but yeah, I mean, it could have been good if we sent on the 50-50. Next one here, Brazilian style pole.
So whenever you see the Brazilian style pole and it looks this dry, you send Hyderabad and don't even think about it.
And it's drier, so I want to go Telangana. Now, these are Telangana pole tops as well, with the plate sitting at the top, so I think we're good.
See, just downtown Hyderabad, it's that easy.
Good, we are. Nice. Okay, next one here. Interesting. So greenish hills, dark-ish soil, and okay, interesting. We got the Brazilian poles here. So Andhra Pradesh, we go this area, and it was actually over in Telangana
Dude, I would have gone Andhra too, so fair enough.
again. Unfortunately, that's okay. Next one here, Brazilian again.
Okay, this one has got to be Andhra, right? Surely.
Okay, wow, it's really serving us all the Brazilian ones here. This is more of a Telangana pole top, I think. So we might hit the 3-peat here, but we have a big mountain there, so let's see where that would be. The problem is I don't really know where the mountains are.
Let him cook.
In Telangana. That's interesting to me. Like, we'd have to be all the way over here, I feel. Like, right on the border. It's an interesting hedge, isn't it? Could we be looking at, this kind of thing? Maybe. I'm just going to send it like that. This time, okay, I know it's not a completely consistent matter. I think we should have trusted the mountains there. Still.
Yeah, so definitely. It's like a 70% working meta, so you don't have to trust it every single time.
Did we actually manage to go the wrong one all 3 times? I think we got it right once, yeah. Next one here. Palms galore again. Darker soil. Black water tank, okay. Yeah, fairly generic here. I would just kind of click middle south. Maybe even Karnataka here, but we didn't have yellow water tanks though.
I kind of agree with Karnataka, not gonna lie.
Then again, I could still see it. Like, mountains north there. Northeast as well. I think that's a mountain, yeah. So maybe switching sides here, Andhra Pradesh. But, Kumbum. Forest range. No, I don't know. Like, I don't think we see any Brazilian poles though, so I don't know. I actually have no idea what this one. This is very difficult to me. We have some tiled roofs here that are kind of nicer. So, yeah, you know what? Yeah, it kind of looks like Tamil Nadu runs we've had. I'm gonna try that. And we were wrong. It was actually Maharashtra.
How in the world is that Maharashtra? What the hell?
Maharashtra there, Pune area. Makes sense. Next one here, very desert. Click here. Surely this is right this time. Okay, it was there. Nice. Yeah, that was like so deserty it basically had to be. And a 10,000 score is not bad either. But I want like a 15,000. If we could end the video with a 15,000, that would be nice. Okay, next one here.
Okay, this is a very secret meta, okay? But if you see brick houses with a flag on the top, it's usually Uttar Pradesh. Let's see if it works. It's like a very fake one too.
We have going on a lot of brick houses here. We appear to have some Hindi, I would say. Hindi seems likely to me. We've got an Indian flag on the car. Now, the coverage is so, like, there's so much different coverage in India that it's not worth learning any car meta, which is good, of course, but, I mean, that would be an interesting meta if it was more useful. This one, though, I mean, do we have any Punjabi pole top or anything like that? Which would have, like, a little bit of, like, a separation with some window kind of looking thing. We don't, so I'll try Uttar Pradesh near Haryana here.
It works, people, it works.
And it was Uttar Pradesh. That's nice. Okay, 2-stage streak. Next one here. More of a south vibe here, but we don't have palms. Like, what's the language here? Language is,
I think that's Punjabi.
definitely kind of a northern language, I would say, or Hindi, most likely. I think we try Uttar Pradesh again here. This time
Never mind.
it was actually Maharashtra. That makes sense. It's a different language, though. Is it Hindi? I forget. I thought it wasn't Hindi, but similar. Definitely a similar look, that's for sure. In Hindi, you do have things going over the top of the line, so yeah. Okay, so ends our 2 streak there. This is interesting here. Another, like, tiled roof. Not really sure if tiled roof actually helps much. This is very, very dark red soil, in a way, and we have colourful house, so I do kind of want to try Tamil Nadu here, but just as likely, I think, is like with all the palms, somewhere up here. And without any poles, and the fact that it's kind of very overcast is difficult, but not sure if I love this guess. I'm gonna try it though. Whoa. I should have loved it, because that was probably the best bet guess of the video so far.
Let him cook.
Very nice. So what was that? That was round 4, so we can still get a good score here. Here we have the Argentinian black car. Ooh, do we have pole? Surely some pole meta. We haven't had enough pole meta yet. But is that a Brazilian pole?
Yeah, so that Brazilian pole with the gap on the top is usually more Andhra.
I think it is. Yeah, I mean, I think it was. So, what about that one? It's very hard to tell. Unfortunately, the wrong angles here. Well, look. Is it actually? I'm not convinced. It does seem like it has some kind of a cutout.
I think
so
it is.
I think so, but it's a bit dodgy. That one there, again, it definitely gets wider to the bottom. This one's more of a typical normal thin pole, so I'm not really sure what to make of the whole deal. To be honest, it does kind of fit, in my opinion, Telangana. So why not? Let's try it. And it was Telangana indeed.
Well, it's on the border, so you can't say my meta was completely fake, but good job to Zigzag because he got it.
Right on the border there. A bit lucky to get it, but we'll take it. Next one here, we're on a 2 streak again. Oh man, there's some opportunities to have had better streaks on this video for sure. And here we have, I want to say, probably Hindi. It's quite hard to tell this time, honestly. And we have a cow, so that
If you know what that sign said, comment it down below.
would fit for northern India, right? This could be New Delhi, or this is also, I think, a north meta, or it looks similar to the one that's a north meta. So, yeah, I think I would go Delhi here, even though we don't have any, like, specifically Delhi pole
Yeah, I would personally go either Delhi or Haryana on this.
like paint with the yellow and black. I would go New Delhi here, I think. And it was New Delhi.
It was Haryana, bro.
Unfortunately, it was actually in Haryana, though, so we lose our streak. That's unfortunate, because I, like, even clicked the
But okay, sorry. That being said, that's a very, very impressive guess.
right area of town, but there you go. That's a 14,300. Honestly, looking at that game, pretty good. Pretty good. Like, definitely no
Yeah, that was a very, very solid game, I have to say.
complaints. So, let's head through here again. I mean, I wanted to get a 15k, so we'll give it 2 more tries here. But okay, next one here. Holy pole? No, not at all. Okay, interesting. Oh, interesting. The long support beams, I bet that's something. I bet that, like, is some meta. We have, like, a white car here. Not that it makes any difference at all. And we have a lot of farmland here, but it's also forest.
I don't know this.
I guess my vibe might be like here, Maharashtra maybe, eastern Maharashtra. How does that feel? It feels okay. It feels okay. Any wooden poles? I think that's more of a west thing. I don't really think we see anything that's actually made of wood here. Yeah, I don't know. This is difficult. It feels like it's somewhere in the center. It could be as down as far as Tamil Nadu, but it's somewhere Central Valley to me. And with the agriculture, I will go here. And it was all the way in Odisha.
That was very tough.
Which is not a typical Odisha round, I feel. This one has tons of palms. I think this vibe reminds me of the stuff we've seen here. And it was instead Tamil Nadu. Very difficult round, I think. Next one here, very dry, but also quite, what would you say?
Is this ever Delhi?
Just trying to make out if I see anything on the poles. Quite, I don't know, very dry, but also quite cultivated. So I feel like this does fit like a Rajasthan near
I might be trolling.
Delhi kind of thing. Maybe near Jaipur or something like that. But at the same time, it could be like something central southern. Just no palms, so I think I was saying north here. And it was over
I was massively trolling. But I want to check something in that location
near
though.
Delhi kind of thing.
Okay, never mind. That doesn't work.
Maybe near Jaipur or something. That's a hard one as well, I think. Difficult state. Anything here?
Okay, but honestly speaking, he's getting really unlucky with the pole metas. Like in all the Madhya Pradesh rounds, all the Chhattisgarh Odisha rounds, he has not gotten the pole tops that those states specifically have. That's very, very sad.
Similar to the last one, lots of palms here though. Very flat. I think I would send south here. Andhra Pradesh maybe. It was actually all the way south. That's okay. Next one here. Red soil. Very red soil. Maybe like western, maybe Karnataka. With that red soil, I think. We'll try it. Okay, that was actually in Chhattisgarh again. So yeah, that was the worst seed of the video, but I don't know if I would have played it much differently, to be honest. That was just difficult stuff.
Yeah, that was a very, very difficult seed, so yeah.
Okay, next one here. We got a cow.
Okay, actually, I don't think I have much time, so I'm just going to quickly skip to the last seed. Oh, whoops. Let's see what score he
Interesting,
got.
like kind of weird metal poles here. I think that kind of crossbar there does fit for Karnataka though, so I might try it here. Let's give it a go. Okay, that was nice. It was actually in Kerala there, but yeah, and actually the architecture kind of felt Sri Lankan, like tiled roofs and yeah, so I see that.
I'm glad he mentioned that, because Kerala and Sri Lanka probably have the most similar architecture in terms of Indian states having similar architectures with Sri Lanka. Even Tamil Nadu doesn't even have as similar of an architecture as Kerala does.
I see that, and that was a 11,000, a good seed in all honesty. Just for okay, no, I think I just we just need vibes and Rajasthan to be more likely, but also have but it is me. Okay, one more here. Let's see if we can close it off with a nice start, at least. I want to get a nice start on this seed. Lots of tiles. Black, or is it green?
Okay, I have another fake meta here. If it turns out to be true, I'll share it.
Green one or a black one. I think it's Maharashtra, maybe. Although we had that also in Karnataka. Maybe this feels more Karnataka. Yeah, I think like crossbars and everything like that one. Yeah, it's Karnataka, I think. So, like around here, maybe? Okay, that's...
Yes, it was Karnataka, but he had the horizontal pole here, so that works. First of all, I'm glad he found it. Secondly, believe it or not, this pole on the top left with 4 coils, two on either side, just Karnataka.
Also in Karnataka. Next one here. Ooh. Very similar to what we just had, like...
On around like this, okay, I'm very glad he's going there, because usually on around like this, where it's like foresty closed, I would usually go southern Chhattisgarh, eastern Maharashtra, or northern Telangana. So like this general region. But then again, it could be anywhere. It's just a general hedge that I have in mind.
Here. Or was it like here? Let's try that. Wow, max south.
But it doesn't work every time.
Next one here, dry, Botswana vibe, go like that. Okay, at least this time it was like somewhat close. And this one is palmy and has Tamil Nadu stuff, so we'll go near the capital. Okay, it was southwest, unfortunate. And the next one here is
Telangana pole top, I think.
central, I would say. Maybe like Pune. I was thinking Pune area, no, like Nagpur area maybe. And it was indeed Maharashtra.
Never mind, zigzag better than Dustin to confirmed.
Okay, well, we're on a one streak. We may as well continue for one more then, right? And that was a good seed in terms of just general guesses, except for the max south one, which was tough. Okay, colourful houses. Does it feel a bit like Bangladesh? A little, but not quite. But it could be, actually. Like, soil colour's definitely there, but trees are a bit wrong. I still might try it anyway, though. The houses were colourful there last time, let's not forget. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I think it could be
I think it's UP, but let's see.
Bengali here.
MP, oh, for God's sake.
Madhya Pradesh, damn. I don't know, guys. This is, it's difficult. It's difficult. It's not an easy learning curve.
It is difficult. People say that India is easy, literally the easiest thing to learn. No, it's not. Try and get a streak, then we'll talk. I'm talking about the people who say it, not Zigzag, okay? Don't come at me. Zigzag has obviously been one of the most influential people in promoting the country of India. When it came into GeoGuessr, when it came into Street View, and he's making all these videos, I'm obviously glad he is, of course. Like, he's been probably the most influential creator for the country of India.
On India. And so, very reddish soil. Try like that, maybe. It's a good guess. Actually got the state not quite.
Macau.
Massive bridge here. What does that say? Like, this is barely... Is that the coast there, or is it mountains? I think it might be the coast. Trying this. It was mountains, apparently. Oh no, it was like a...
Bihar is a fairly new state, so it's not expected that any player will get it. Fair enough.
Okay, it was a mess. It was the Ganges, okay. Okay, guys, one more. I'm really out of breath for some reason. What's going on? Hopefully I'm not dying. Tiger. Okay. Red flag. Tamil Nadu pole paint. It's very dry, and we don't have the right language. So, I don't know what that means. I think if we click middle here.
Never mind. I was just gonna say something absolutely racist here. Why did that thought even come to my mind?
Well, the other place we saw it, this pole paint, was in Karnataka, so I'll try there, I guess. But language is wrong as well. So let's like shuffle over to Maharashtra, shall we? Okay, that was Chuck Hunt. I don't really know how to get that one correctly, unfortunately. Difficult one, I think. Okay, this is more like it. So this is really similar to a bunch of rounds we had in this area here, right? Do we have a poll? No. Then I will click... No, I'll click where we had it. Yeah, I'll click here. Okay, not too bad. Over the border, 3.2k. That's like a standard good score in India. Big mountains
That is definitely a good guess.
here. Kind of middle-ish kind of vibe going on. This is the one where I'm kind of thinking it could be Chhattisgarh, but more likely to be like something Maharashtra, I think. I'm going to try that. And it was south of Chhattisgarh there. Actually in Odisha, so yeah, that's kind of wrong side of the mountains, unfortunately. Similar vibe
Rajasthan fences fake meta, excuse me?
here. Might try the same thing. Go for those Odisha mountains, Chhattisgarh
Not a fake meta.
mountains. That was actually the west instead, damn it. Next one here, dry, agricultural. We got cows. Send it here. Okay, Gujarat.
Okay, I thought it was Rajasthan too, so that's why I was so sad.
And the next one here, dry, agricultural. Send it Gujarat. And okay, it was further south. Okay, so that was, yeah. Definitely one way to end the video, but at least we got one nice guess there. Guys, thanks very much for watching the video all the way to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was fun, definitely. And hopefully some of you Indian viewers enjoyed watching your own country as well. Dusky, if you've got any like comments about my gameplay and all that kind of thing, then that could be good to have as well. But in the meantime, I'll say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a video very soon. Till next time, and goodbye.
Well, broski, I made an entire video about it, so there you go. Hopefully that helps. I actually did share a few secret metas, so hopefully that helps. And also, if someone is willing to learn India outside my guide, there's a link to the GeoGuessr India Discord where we discuss new metas every single day. Go join that. And my Fiverr link is in the description too for one-on-one coaching. That being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.